Hey Gemini, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with your monthly message for July 2020. We're using the Lightseer's Tarot for your message this month. We're also going to use a variety of oracle cards for some contemplative questions nearer the end of the reading. I will list those for you in the description box in case you're curious about those decks. As always, I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. If you don't know where all your signs are placed, put your birth information into an astrology calculator online and check that out. All right, let's get going. We have two cards off the bottom of the deck. These two are indicative of the unfolding theme for you through the month of July. Your first card is the Chariot. Oh, how sweet is that? Dynamic movement without hesitation. This is strong Cancer energy. And yeah, we're in Cancer now, aren't we? It's Cancer season. But anyway, it's dynamic movement forward without hesitation. And so this is the energy in the atmosphere that's charging the atmosphere for you, your sign, this month. So you're going to feel like making decisions that feel dynamic. You are not going to hesitate when opportunity shows up before you. And coming with it is, sweet, 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups to the power of 9. And this is a card about dreams coming true, happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. And what better card to have that with than the Chariot? Yeah. You can just pat yourself on the back right there. This is all about manifestation coming to fruition for you, and it feels so fulfilling. Excellent work, Gemini. Really enjoy the heck out of that. Now, to the rest of the reading. This message is going to filter through these overall energy cards. First is King of Pentacles. I love that. Holding the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you know Kings and Queens bring us their self-mastery. And with the King of Pentacles here, he knows all about paying reward forward. And you're seeing that in the Chariot and the 9 of Cups right there. It's really fantastic for you because the King of Pentacles is all about being present, being fully there in the now moment, right? And then understanding that everything that he does is important. Every decision made, every choice considered is really important because it's got momentum for what's in development, what's in the oncoming, what will be on your foundation and within your sphere of influence, right? And you're seeing evidence of reward of prior effort in your 9 of Cups and the dynamic movement with which that is flowing through your life at this time. Now, with the King of Pentacles holding the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace is all about opportunity, doors open to you, going deeper in your quest, your soul quest, right? And being in consideration for how you can continue to move this 9 of Cups forward dynamically. So now that you're in this flow, you have the desire to keep that flow going. So take the posture of the King of Pentacles and understand that you are paying it forward to yourself. Just keep going that way. Then you have the King of Swords, 2 kings in a row, holding the Ace of Swords, and that's brilliant clarity. That's everlasting strength. And while we're speaking of strength, I do want to mention here that in this deck, Lightseer's Tarot, you have the King of Pentacles sitting with a wolf. And it reminds me so much of the Strength card where we see a maiden with a lion. And we're digging into our strength on that card. We have an endless supply of it. And there is recognition in the card that no one's trying to tame anyone. We're allowing our wild and free spirit to be free and unleashed. So with the King of Swords there, it tells us that you're in a great position to make excellent decisions for yourself. You've had enough experience at this point to know that if you don't make an energy investment in what you hold in heart space, you don't get the kind of outcome that you're dreaming for. And now that you're on track with that dynamically, you absolutely want to continue to make decisions and choices. And this King of Swords is excellent at that. You want to continue to make decisions and choice that bring you the Nine of Cups life experience. And then you have the Three of Swords. This is excellent, actually. I know it's one of the cringe cards in tarot. However, in this position, let's review. Chariot, Knight of Cups, excellent energy. Two Kings, and then the Three of Swords. This Three of Swords has already happened. And it's within your memory field. You have recollection of it. You may not quite fully be beyond it. You may still be in recovery for it. But it's pain, loss, and sorrow. It's heartbreak. That's what this card is all about. Now, it is behind you. It has already occurred. And it is quite likely that the reason you are in dynamic movement forward with the Nine of Cups is because of your Three of Swords. So this becomes an opportunity for you to be in gratitude and appreciation for having had the Three of Swords kind of experience, because it brought you to the heart of the matter. And at the heart of the matter is the Ace of Swords. Brilliant clarity, everlasting strength, and you required it to move beyond your three. So because it's showing up in the reading and we can acknowledge and accept that it is within your memory field, you may wish to ask yourself, what more can I do for self-healing? How can I continue to pay forward my Nine of Cups out of this type of life experience situation? So just be in consideration, bring some loving kindness and compassion to your own self for the Three of Swords. It may be some leftover energy that requires your loving care and self-nurturing. So give that to yourself, because look what happens when you do. Beautiful, right? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. You know, actually, I'm going to pull a card right off the top of the deck because I feel like that Three of Swords could use an additional clarifier, so I'm going to do that for you. Yeah, and you come to the Ten of Swords. Okay, good. It means that you're done with that Three of Swords. Tens are completion, fulfillment. It's done, and you're moving on from. And in this deck, you do not see the so-called fallen master pinned to the ground with 10 swords. You see them moving toward the horizon. So that 3 is absolutely behind you, and it's helping you. You're walking on here to the Wheel of Fortune. It's helping you come into alignment with what you're destined for. The Wheel of Fortune, I call it the divine delivery system of the universe. And the universe is putting something on your foundation within your sphere of influence. What's it putting there? The Chariot, the Nine of Cups. This is what you're walking toward, walking into, and wanting to continue to foster in your world, and so you do. I love that the Wheel of Fortune comes in this position for you, because it's going to continue to turn in your favor. How beautiful is that? So go into gratitude, appreciation for your Three of Swords. Really, get as much out of that as you can. Work it for yourself, right? All right, now we're going to move on to the Oracle cards. And as I said, there are some contemplative questions to go with each of the cards. These, again, are listed for you in the description box if you're curious about them. The first question asked is, what more can I consider, or what have I not considered yet? And you have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Yeah, that's deep intuition. And the voice of your soul is your deepest intuition. And of course, this card is also reminding you that you are a soul. You are not simply a human being. You are a soul expressed through a human vessel. So consider that. All right, next question asked was, what more may I consider when choosing happiness? And you have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Yeah, open your heart even wider. And how appropriate this card when you have the Three of Swords in your reading. That's pretty amazing. So what this card is saying to you, in light of your prior experience, it does not serve you to shut your heart down, right? It serves you to open your heart even wider, because you walk on and you create this beautiful Nine of Cups scenario in your life. Next card, next question was, What does the universe wish to share with me at this time? And you have stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Yeah. And that's what I feel the Ten of Swords is about. You are walking quietly into this horizon with this Three of Swords experience behind you. And what you're walking toward is your own destiny there in the Wheel of Fortune. And how beautiful is that? So, in the quiet and in your stillness, you found your power. And you gathered yourself and you moved on dynamically from it and created a whole new world of experience that continues to pay reward in the now and pay reward in the oncoming. Beautiful work. All right, the next 3 cards, they are all about what you're working on in beloved relationship. And the intention when this deck was being shuffled out for this question was that you start first in self-relationship, because from there you have an effect on all of your other relationships. So start with you. You are your own best beloved. And then consider all your other relationships. First card, you have independence. And this card is a reminder that we don't ever truly journey alone. We share the journey with those we know, love, and trust. Yes, there are quiet moments. Yes, there are Three of Swords experiences, and we weather those in our own unique way, but we are never alone. And so if you have isolated yourself in some way from these because of these experiences, now is a great time to reach out and share what you have learned as a result of these experiences with the people you know, love, and trust. And then you have the loneliness card. Yeah, you may have isolated, Gemini, and now it's time for you to move on from that. And you're moving on dynamically as well. But honor your loneliness. If you have felt it, if you have experienced some emotional pain within solitude, have appreciation for yourself. Again, get into your soulful energy. Open your heart to joy and delight. That's the way through. And then your third card, enjoyment. How beautiful. Yes, do what you enjoy. Connect with those that you enjoy. Go kayaking, get in a canoe. Whatever it is for you, do something enjoyable and share that in togetherness with someone else. Last card, simply asked, what angel wishes to work with you in the month of July? And you have, the Archangel Michael, bringing the energy of transmutation. You know, I like this because your whole reading feels transformative. You've transmuted the energy of your Three of Swords life experience. You've taken the very best of it and moved on and continue to co-create, manifest with the divine all that is. And it has made for a very dynamic journey into fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness here with the Nine of Cups. Excellent work. This is great confirmation for you, Gemini. No matter where you are in the process, just know that you're in a really good spot. You're making all the right moves for yourself. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Again, watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos as well. Definitely check out the daily message on the channel. And have a beautiful July. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Namaste to you.